What's going on, everybody? It's Jay, aka It's a Ghost Story, back with another Phantom Parade Illusory Tower Floor Clear video. Today's going to be on floor 88. Now, just like 87 and 86, this was just kind of a stat-based floor. I didn't clear it first try, but the moment I believe I gave my Shoko like level 9 on her skill 2 instead of like level 8, and I'm pretty sure that was quite literally the minuscule difference to get me to clear. Because I did attempt it before, and the damage just wasn't enough, I guess. So we retried it, and we got the clear. This floor isn't difficult by any means whatsoever. Purely a stat check floor. The only thing that makes this floor, I guess you could say, pretty difficult is that this is a buffing stage. And if you guys are prevalent and know the game, but let's just say the only main green buffer is green Shoko outside of like SR green Miwa. And I don't have her leveled up, nor do I willingly want to try and do that currently. There's some other things I have in mind I want to try, guys. I don't want to torture myself too much here. Just, you got to get content rolling. So the strategy is pretty simple. It's kind of just bully the boss. That's literally it. And I'm using Ghetto instead of Choso because at least Ghetto can still do taijutsu damage on his skill 3. Because yes, despite the fact of being a cursed spirit, it does do taijutsu damage for the most part. So any little bit of damage helps in this little fight. I'm hoping, because when I was playing this fight, don't get me wrong, Toto is a green buffer, but I would like another green buffer outside of just Shoko as well. I mean, because we have like the two main green debuffers, that being Choso and Ghetto, and then I guess you could say the two main green buffers is Shoko and Toto. But Toto, again, he's a hybrid type style unit, so I wouldn't mind another green pure, I guess, support. But before we get that, we need a mono stat buffer for blue. Shout out to the people that also agree that we need a mono stat buffer for blue. And for the people that think, oh, but we have blue Momo, not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Refer back to my Megami showcase video for me to explain like the differences with that, the rabbit escape one. But this floor, just like any other illusory tower floor that basically is just a bona fide stat check, the boss doesn't really hit too hard. It doesn't really have a crazy gimmick. It's just punching the boss until it dies. That's literally it. Nothing deeper than that, nothing bigger than that. You buff your teammates, you hit the boss hard, you keep it pushing. That's just the name of the game, man. That's really it. And it's kind of hard to commentate when that's really the name of the game, where all I'm really doing is just punching at the boss, and that's really it. I do want to reattempt this floor in the future when the free-to-play UG comes out, the green free-to-play UG releases on global. I think that'd be pretty fun. I mean, he also buffs the team, so I guess you could say that he is a green buffer. Like, we have more than enough green buffers, but considering the fact that 2 of them are limited units, you know, like you got to think about everybody, right? Because I feel like I make comments on some of my videos, for example, and people be like, how do people not have such and such unit or that unit? And I feel like I try to speak more broadly in terms of my overall claims. So I'll say some people may not have insert this unit, and you know, somebody that's been playing the game since day one like me might be flabbergasted at the idea of that. But there are new players starting the game every day, man. Like, there's some people that are starting the game on global when Jogo's damage dropped. Worst timing ever, but hey, man, like, it happens. Some people just come in a little bit late, so you got to consider about everybody. Some people miss Toto, some people miss Shoko, and I mean, some people didn't even miss Toto because they wanted to. Some people missed Toto just due to the simple fact that, hey, some people get shafted, some people don't have enough cubes, some people don't pay to get more cubes, so they just simply don't get the unit. You got to consider everybody's situations around here. So I feel like if you are lacking Toto, this floor will be a bit of a predicament for you, I will say that. Because I feel like Toto's counters helped carry a lot during this floor. like a lot of luck. And Yuji's finally black flashing. I feel like I've had a very big problem with that, and like recent times I've used green Yuji is the lack of black flashing, but you already know, man. Like, green Yuji's my goat. He black flashes off camera, black flash on camera. You know, sometimes if he feels like it. That's the best way I put it. He's a if I feel like it type of unit, you feel me? So, you can't have it all, I guess. Follow up from Toto. You know, don't you love it when the break gauge might as well just be broken, but you got to keep it pushing for one more turn. But at least we get it right before the boss ults. And then I was hoping for a break right here. I'm pretty sure I get a break right here. Because, as I said in my last Tower 4 clear, man, I'm like post-commentating this like days and days after the original clear video. So everything that I'm saying, like, yes, I did do this floor, but I don't remember 100% what I did because obviously, hey, you gotta schedule these videos out, man. If I want to get these daily uploads out, I gotta rearrange and mess around with the schedule. Y'all get it. The people in the Discord understand the thought process over here. But I actually don't remember how many turns it took to clear. I think it was like 27. I do feel like if I invest higher into green Yuji and Toto, it should be a way easier clear. Because I will say on the other color teams that I have, so on like red, blue, and yellow, I do have like the co-op SP node on their second SP phase, but I don't have the co-op SP node on any of my green units, which I feel like that should be a testament just to how strong green is, because I feel like there's some tower floors that I just couldn't clear if I didn't have the co-op SP node attached to it, or like the clear would be like really brain dead difficult. Like it would be a horrid attempt all in all if I didn't have the co-op SP. I would say specifically for blue. Blue is something. Y'all see on the next video when it's the floor 89 clear, y'all will see my pain when it comes to that floor. Because unlike, you know, well, 86, 87, and 88, 89 has a very annoying gimmick in comparison. And the thing is, I'm not sure if there was like a more direct way to counter its gimmick, because I just simply did not read its full like enemy, I guess, track sheet you could read for it, or like you click the information on it, and maybe there was a way to counter. Maybe that's just how the boss is meant to be fought. But that's not that video. This is 88, which is, again, we're just yapping on because this floor, again, it's just stat fest. The boss is gonna hit people with flame. You want to keep the heals up. The Boogie Woogie saves a lot because for some reason this boss attacks a lot in slot 3 for like both of the attempts that I did. So Yuji was just getting hard targeted, but that would just benefit our Toto. And I'm not sure if over here, if I wait a turn to pop ult and wait for my recollection bit to come at, or if I just go straight into ult and don't care. Because when I fail a floor because of damage checks, I usually just kind of spam combo ults out of the wazoo. Okay, I do wait. Little setup with the Chew. No black flash. Break my heart again, Yuji. Little counter from Toto. And then this is going to be ult dump galore coming in. See, this is what had me nervous because, like, Toto kept getting hit a lot. And that also happened on my initial run as well, like the first run that's not recorded. Well, it was recorded, but it's not being posted here. Like, Toto just kept getting like super duper hard targeted, and main damage rotations kept getting messed up because I would have to break my buff rotations to heal Toto, and that would just like neuter the damage. And I feel like that's a big contributor as to why I lost the original run I had. And, you know, Yuji not black flashing, as you can see, there could also play a very big factor, like, brother. Like, I'll say this, in terms of damage, I'm pretty sure, if I remember off the top of my head, Toto, like, quite literally hard carried on this floor. I feel like that is fault of my own for not skill 2ing a ton, but you gotta save the curse energy for the skill 3, man. You gotta save it. we're approaching the end. And do I heal Toto here? Oh no, I'm bold. Wait, oh no, I do have the healing rec bit up. Okay. Because I do, when I do these floors, usually I try to cycle the healing rec bits. I feel like if you're on these later tower floors and you're forced to use both of your healing rec bits super early, you might as well just reset, because I feel like the RNG just won't be in your favor. These bosses ult almost way too quickly, and their ults kind of have like a bunch of annoying gimmicks attached to them, so not having heals for like 7 turns, especially for teams that don't have designated healers like, you know, Shoko and Yellow Shoko, where, you know, you don't need a healing recollection, but you can just kind of heal with that unit, but it's the cost of your main damage rotations. But cycling them heals is important. You can't just throw your heals out willy-nilly and expect to clear. Come on, guys, use our brains here. But soon approaching the end. Buff, damage. Live flash question? Oh yeah, that's how we do it. Now, do I ult right here is the question. Again, I'm almost live watching this with y'all as I do this clear. Okay, I do ult. Going for the break most likely. And why do I feel like I do get the break? I definitely do. Black flat. Come on. I'm over here motivating my past self that's already cleared the floor. Absolutely insane. I believe I cleared this up in just 2 more turns, I believe. Which is kind of crazy. You see how little the boss's health bar is, and I still need to wait 2 more turns, but... Or technically 1, since it's turn 26. Follow up? No follow up, okay. And Yuji finishes this off right here, the longest combo all ever. And now the video's kind of approaching the end mark once Yuji gets that skill 3 out. So I'm gonna just start the outro, and I'm gonna say thank you guys for watching. If you did watch all the way, if you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, maybe join the Discord and YouTube channel bio. I'm on the road to hitting 1,000 subscribers before 2027. So if you'd like to join and be a part of OG Squad, please subscribe. Also check out the next Tower Floor video. Is going to come tomorrow, which will be floor 89, I hope, unless the video gets shuffled around. You never know with this channel. But yeah, guys, thank you. It's been Jay, aka It's Ghost Story. Thank you guys for over 800 subscribers, and I will see you guys later.